Hello, my name is Zhatelier and welcome back for another episode of Supreme Ruler Ultimate Rome Restoration. And in the previous episode we finally declared our war against Spain, and so far none of the other powers have intervened. I'm not sure, there could be some British troops on their way here, something like that. It's a bit hard to tell. But so far so good. We are running a bit low on military goods though, so we're going to have to take it a bit slow. But we'll probably capture that one. And then instead of these over there, probably, we can get the artillery down this way. So basically just capture a little bit there while we set up one another offensive on this side. Which is frankly probably going to be that one, actually. Moving the special forces first, then we can... Oh, right, they got some... They have an airfield there. We don't actually have any of the anti-aircraft guns in the region, but that can be fixed. So there's a lot of garrisons there, but it's perfectly doable. Let's have a look at the North Africa front, because we know that they... Okay, so we captured that. I'm not sure if there's anything else left alive there, actually. They just captured one. No more, no less. Our Marines are arriving to the area now. And Morocco seems to have a fair bit of garrisons available to them, so that's good. Start moving Raven towards the enemy capital. We are getting control over a lot of land here, which is quite nice. Right, in the meanwhile, that's the situation here. So we have set up... Oh, right, Is that would be 7 altogether, so that's probably what we need. Set up over there, we can bring in the artillery, at least over there. Then over here we'll just start defending for the time being. Then we'll move in the special forces there. Once we have those troops in position, we'll move in everything else. Because those will probably be doing the most damage on the enemy anyway. Move in there and cut off any escapees, other than those two, I suppose. We should be able to take out the barracks here rather quickly. I mean, to be fair, the anti-tank guns are not exactly the best weapon for this job. I do admit that. Move up a little closer there. We do have another tank here that we could probably move up here. Actually, I don't think it's a tank, it's no, it is a tank, never mind. But yeah, the garrisons are going down rather nicely. Capture that. And combine these two into one. That can be one. Get the artillery within reach of it. Zaragoza. Troops over here, I don't think the enemy can actually see them. Move to Bilbao and take out the artilleries there. We have dropped our metal ore production because it's very expensive compared to the market price. And secondly, we got 10 million in reserves anyway. So we can save up a tiny bit of money there. Oh crap, they managed to capture that. Okay, let's send in the tanks there. Because they're the fastest ones that we can use. Let's actually make sure that we have some garrisons in there. Probably in here. Don't think I'll be garrisoning all of this place, but a little bit here and there. Should be capturing that while we go in there. Now, we are probably, yeah, we're basically out of military use already. luckily we did capture some of the production here. Can we capture that? Yes, we can. Let's go and capture the town over there as well. We are pushing the enemy out of there. Right, so we can capture that. We got a decent front here now. Ceasefire signed. Germany and Cuba. Trying to look at the name in the text. This was a bit hard to spot for me, for some reason. Right, so we've got these here. I'll actually bring the supply trucks down that way. So this escort has been repaired. We got more ships down here that we can move in. Let's move them back there and start taking out... I don't know, actually Zaragoza is probably the place that we need to take out first. Which we're gonna need the special forces to do. We do have an elite guard over there, which is a bit like the special forces, just not quite as good. We'll capture that and that. Then maybe a bit more around here. And at the same time we might be able to take out these group of towns there and get towards Valencia. Waiting for the special forces to arrive there. Oh, seems like we are actually killing some of the garrisons there with our bombardment, even though they're not technically up. Send the tanks and the infantry over there. Send this group. That might be enough firepower to take it out rather swiftly. There's only the garrisons left, so yeah, this shouldn't take too long. There we go. Let's move into the town there. We can probably move this one up this way for the time being, at least. A little bit extras around here, but that's fine. Right, how's the situation here? They are moving in an elite guard. Once they get there, our artillery should start pounding them. But our military goods demand has grown quite a bit. Of course, there is a bit of a bigger military action in here, so that does make sense. Losing a bit of territory. How's the situation in North Africa again? Okay, we've spotted the enemy troop there. We've got our marines down here. Let's go down there and take out the enemy holdings there. At the same time, Raven is probably good to go to the enemy capital. Also move these artillery pieces here. Hopefully that will be enough to annex them. Probably not. Probably not. I mean, that's only 2 of their towns. They still got 2 around here, which is going to be very painful to get to. They don't have a port around here, do they? No, and there would be... Oh, these are held by Spain directly. Okay. That might make things a bit easier then. But yeah, Raven will take out the capital most likely without any problems. Let's quickly have a look at the situation here. Let's move up the ships. There we go, we destroy another enemy unit. These troops are probably good to go in there. Have very little supplies over here, which is a problem. At least the garrisons are taking a fair bit of damage. And they're sending in an engineer here, but we do have the artillery. Once they get there, we'll get both artillery and a lot of fire from tanks and such. So it should be pretty good. Let's get in there, destroy the infantry. I mean, we are rather undermanned on this front here. Right, let's get into the town. There we go. Now the next question is, where do we go from here? With this set of troops here. Need reinforcements. Ooh, well... Okay, we didn't actually get much money from that. I don't think they gave up either. The domestic approval rating is rather terrible. But yeah, going down there is potentially... Oh, actually they got 3 places. Now that might be within reach. Just barely. But the question is, can we... Can it be a bit tricky? No, they did not give up. The capital is now over there. In a port. That's gonna be a challenge. In the meanwhile, the Marines can probably move up here. Start taking out more of the land in the region. Should be losing control over there, so we'll just move back here, take out the sea pier over there, and... yeah, we should be able to take out the Spanish Morocco without too much trouble. In the meanwhile... Special forces here can take out the town on the river, and please, I could go and take out those. Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, well, actually, yeah, we managed to not quite gather up a stockpile of military goods, but we managed to not have a huge deficit for a little while here. Now I'm going to get another patrol boat designed soon. As well as an escort, I believe. Let's move down there. Is that on... That is on the river. Okay, we'll just put in some garrisons there. That should flip to us eventually. Let's get the artillery within a bit of a shorter distance, I suppose. We can move in the special forces here to take out the group of towns. Especially if we move our navy to help. Oh god, that bombardment is brutal. Okay, that's a bit more than expected. Well, actually, no. I should have expected exactly 4 in each of them. Never mind. Never mind. Get the artillery a little bit this way. At the same time, we can probably start moving over here, take out the coal mines. We do have artillery, which is going to do a little bit of damage on us, but at the same time, we are doing a decent bit of damage on them. Not to mention, we can get some more artillery over here. So we're basically outside of Valencia now. Destroy the... Oh, right, let's send in these 2 as well. Actually, well, no, not by the looks of it, but we might be able to at some point actually capture some of the garrisons or make them surrender and switch sides, but that usually requires a very low... Ooh, hold on, that military approval rating is rather low. Okay, well, I think we're going to have to capitalize on that. If we can make Spain surrender a bit sooner, then expected. That would be nice. Special forces down there. Right, so let's send in some of these tanks and such. We'll go and capture that because it doesn't seem to be flipping sides quite yet. Do have some artillery there, but I'm not too worried about that. Our own counter-artillery should be taking care of it rather quickly. Right, so they have a garrison there. And some barracks there, so it's going to be fairly difficult to beat them down. Or, not difficult, but time-consuming rather. Let's have a look. How about... Ooh, their military approval rating is now 41%. We can make that even lower, that'd be nice. So basically we just need to keep on crushing their troops from one battle after another until they surrender. It's actually going up now, okay. These over here, we'll capture the next town here, and then we'll probably send this group over there to cut off the road towards Madrid, while the special forces clear out basically all of the eastern coast here, or southeastern coast. Starting to get some nice promotions here on the troops. Well, actually, we haven't gotten any lately, but... Oh, hold on. Future breakthrough. Aerospace fabrication and the Viking class patrol ships. Done. Oh, orbital launch pad. Now that would be a bit expensive and well ahead of time. We'll probably not take that one right now. Let's take the submarine designs and long-range rockets, I think. Right, let's send in the special forces to Torrent. Actually, I'm going to send the special forces first, and then we're going to send in tanks and such, once they are a bit closer. Oh, we didn't actually capture that. Okay, well, we can fix that. I have a little bit of troops there. Meanwhile, these can probably start moving now. Now you go there, these can go in here. Get the artillery on the barracks there in Valencia, and should have range on most of this area here. I'm assuming, well, we still have a bit of a shortage of military goods, but it's not that huge, in all honesty. Move up our artillery a little bit closer, and we do have some artillery over here and here that we could probably move up. Oh, hello. Seems to be some enemies here. We do have a decent bit of supply here, so we might be able to utilize that to get to the next town at least. And that is actually something that will turn into a colony later on. Right, let's go over there. We'll stay at the town for the time being. Gonna get another escort design rather soon. We could get the... Oh, we don't have the long-range rockets yet. The R6 Peliums don't really have much of a range. They do a decent bit of damage. Just range is a bit small. so we've got a little bit of troops here. We can start setting up on the road towards Madrid. And these can start moving towards there as well. These are still on the move. Okay, do we have any more troops available? We've got one special forces down here. Which honestly I think I'm going to send down here towards Valencia. There's some Hungarian troops down here, but I don't think they'll be doing anything. We've got some Marines down here. Send them towards Valencia as well. I mean, there's a lot to capture in here, basically. That's the primary concern here. Let's send this wounded special forces down here. Might as well take over that one. I mean, there is a fair bit of, at least population down here. Not a huge amount of industry, to be fair. A little bit. It could be better. Oh, we actually already captured that. Actually, you will hold that town while these others, which are getting more promotions now, will clear out the coastline here and then take out Elda and Rosia and Cartagena. I know that I'm probably butchering all these names. I don't speak Spanish, so the pronunciation is going to be off. Okay, oh, it was a capital ship, not an escort. Could get the improved power grid level 3, but I don't think we really need to. Actually, not selling any electricity right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop that to about 100% of demand right now. So these go over there, take out the village. Shortage looming. I am well aware of that game. I am well aware. Right, so we got a little bit of troops here. We could probably move up, take out the next town over. Especially with the help of artillery, shouldn't be too hard. Right, so this tank can move down here. We do have kind of a direct approach towards Madrid if we want to. From several directions, actually. Right, let's start moving along the coast here as well. We are going to get a bit more technology soon, some of which are rather useful in unlocking new stuff. To research. Right, the garrisons over here are not able to withstand punishment. I'm gonna give them orders to move in there already, then they'll destroy those two garrisons. Meanwhile, the garrisons over there are slowly dying off. Move a little bit closer with these. Now, we have some special forces here. We could probably shift these to the left. Clear out this area. Or help clearing out this area anyway. Move them over there. Make sure that there's a little bit of garrisons there, so the artillery can probably stay here for the time being. Still fighting over here? Well. Or we're still fighting over there, not anymore. How's the situation over here? Ooh, there's some British carriers. Interesting. I mean, it is Gibraltar right there. Got Tangiers. Oh, bloody hell. You need to pull back. Get our artillery within reach of those cavalry units there. Spanish do have a decent bit of army here, but it's not very... well, it's not all that great army, to be fair. They may be numerous and belligerent, but they won't be able to withstand our assault over here. Right. But there's a lot of cavalry there. There's going to be a lot of garrisons as well. At the same time, we do have artillery within reach of this. And technically we are already out of time for this episode. We're gonna quickly capture this town. Shouldn't take too long, I hope. Okay, the garrisons are still withstanding. Some more artillery within reach. Should make things a lot easier. Yeah, the cavalry over there is destroyed. There's a little bit over here still standing. Well, let's get the special forces there and we can move the marines down here. Because we're not at war against the British quite yet, we can't actually just sink these ships. But maybe later on, once we actually declare war on them. It's their capital indeed. And there are some garrisons left there. How much did we get? 1 million. Get the artillery within reach of that actually. Right, they still switch their capital for the time being, but that's not going to last for long. Now with the artillery support, the garrisons are dead. There's only a little bit of cavalry left. Even that is not going to be able to stay out for long. Let's get in there and then we can make that into our own colony. Right, how's the situation in the north? Not too shabby, I suppose. Move these a little bit and just waiting for the new capital to fall and make them into colony, and we're gonna end the episode.
We took their capital.
Colonize. There we go. Right, and with that, we are out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.